But the following matchup now is a TV Championship tournament round. As here comes Raiden, who looks to take on a mystery opponent here tonight, who will move on in this television championship tournament. We're about to find out. And here we go. That is Chris Sinister. A man who's appeared on Showcase Studios, a man who's appeared on WCW, a man who's appeared on XVPW and more. Look at both men. Both men are out of it. Chris Sinister and Raiden, both men sprawled out on the floor as the referee's count is going to continue. Raiden able to get back in the ring, but it's Sinister. Sinister poured him out via a double count out because Chris Sinister grabs the leg of Raiden and pulled him back out just before the 10 count. He's grabbed a kendo stick. Oh God, Sinister's going to unleash on Raiden with them kendo stick blows. There is no need for this Sinister. He's going to leave scars on Raiden. He's going to leave bruising on Raiden. He's just here to kick the crap out of Raiden. And for what reason? Oh God, Raiden is, I think that's a bloodied up nose. And there is no reason to celebrate, Sinister. There is no reason to celebrate.
That tournament match, it didn't end the way it was supposed to. You can thank Cinny Boy for that. He must have gotten scared that he'd lose via countout and decided to drag me down with him. You see, Chris, I don't mind losing. I can take my beatings and get right back up. But when you deliberately make a match end in a draw, you've not only took the coward's way out, you ultimately cheat the fans out of an entertaining match, which goes against all I set out to do in my career. I may not be as well known as you. I might not be everyone's favorite to win, but I'll be damned if I don't want to give you a taste of your own medicine. So, let me lay out a challenge. If you have the balls to step back into NXL, I'll gladly convince management to let us have another match. But just not any match, Sinister. A Warzone rules match! So if you're man enough, I'll gladly whip your fucking ass around this whole arena, just to give you a taste of what you've had coming for a long time now. So don't keep me waiting. Unlike you, I've got things to do besides being an edgelord weeb creep on social media. So if you ever decide to grow a pair of balls, I'll be here waiting.
And well, I mean, you heard it there from Raiden. The man who's walking away now challenged Chris Sinister to a Warzone rules match if he dares to step back into NXL. But Sinister doesn't give a damn about waiting. Just attacking Raiden unceremoniously once again.
I accept your challenge.
Warzone rules means no disqualifications, no countouts, anything goes. That is Sinister's territory, that is Sinister's match type that he is known for a long time by being in WCW. And it seems that he has very much accepted the challenge. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next edition of the NXL Dojo. It is great to be here once again. This is the second ever edition, and this time it's just a one-match event. There is no second match. We're diving right into the big one here as Raiden looks to take on the returning King Pheonix for his DMW Heritage Championship. Now, Raiden, over on the main brand, over on the main show, went up against Chris Sinister. But the match ended in a double countout, and then Chris Sinister decided to batter Raiden down with a kendo stick, leaving scarring on his body and even slammed his face right onto the steel barricade, causing blood to drip down the face of Raiden. Yet due to the big heart this man has, he is still out here, excited as ever, ready for this matchup. Ready to try take on King Pheonix, who is once again here in the dojo defending that DMW Heritage Championship. This time he has dragged along his mentor in DHGS, CZB, with him. King Pheonix, of course, in the first edition of the dojo, took on Yusuke Suzuki and retained that DMW Heritage Championship. And now he's here to defend it once again against Raiden, looking to try and add another name to the current line of defenses. He is coming up on a year as champion over in DMW. So can he keep the reign going? Can he hit the 1 year milestone? That is what we have to wait and find out there. But this match is definitely going to be intriguing. Now, despite any injuries Raiden may have sustained, he is still ready to give out his very best against King Pheonix here tonight, and you have to give props to the guy for that. See, now this is a very weird situation for Pheonix to be in. Now, normally, he is the fast man, he is the agility man in these matchups. Shake of the hands right there, both men respecting one another. As you see, real quick, just look at the scarring on Raiden. All the welts from the kendo stick showing through. I feel bad for the guy. There's the champion. Pheonix, like I said, usually the fast man in matches. No one can really match his speed, but Raiden may be one of the few that can match his speed and agility. But Raiden, it would not surprise me if he was able to outmatch King Pheonix in that element, which is not something that you usually find. But Raiden is one of them rare few talents that is able to do so. As this match is underway, Raiden starting things out first here, and a look at Raiden with a drop kick to Pheonix. Second one connecting. Off the ropes, there goes Raiden, but Pheonix gonna send him to the outside, but Raiden gonna land on his feet, just like he did against Chris. Sinister went for the Rolling Thunder. Pheonix saw it coming. He definitely watched the match against Chris. You know what Raiden can do? Springboard crossbody. This match is gonna be 100 miles an hour every step of the way. And now Pheonix off the ropes, over the top, sunset flip, but Raiden went for the kick. Pheonix out of the way there. And a look at Pheonix, got the arm. Raiden flipping over the top, but it is a Northern Lights suplex by King Pheonix. Rolling through, going for a suplex. Raiden out of it. And a chop block taking out the knee. Went for the standing shooting star. Pheonix got the knees up. BCCZB on the outside. Pheonix going for the world's cutter, caught by Raiden. Inverted crush by Raiden, the challenger, but it's a kick out by the champion. Raiden gonna have to do a lot to keep Pheonix down though. Very resilient, we know this, we've seen it. That's one of Pheonix's key selling points when it comes to his matches. He gives out his very best, both men with the crowd on their side. And a stiff chop there by Raiden to King Pheonix, but he's just gonna brush it off like nothing happened. Both men, big hearts. They love this business. Their passion for this business is so high. Their dedication is insane. I mean, you can tell that from Raiden just by the scars on his body. As Pheonix and Raiden are just going to trade palm strikes here now, slapping each other up. Pheonix and Raiden. Oh, Pheonix going to change it up a little bit there. Going to show what Raiden can do. And Pheonix just some more blows right to the face and chest of Raiden. Now look at Raiden. Both men, but here we go. Here's Pheonix trading chops. There's Raiden going for some chops. Pheonix with some more chops. Kick to the chest. Went for the scorpion kick. Caught by Raiden. Raiden caught the scorpion kick into a stretch muffler. Look at the leg of Pheonix trapped by Raiden. Got that right leg locked around the head of Raiden, but Pheonix able to get out of that with a bit of a scorpion kick in the end. Delivering a kick, but Raiden taking it. And I look at these two men, they trade kicks now. They said screw their chops, let's just kick each other to death. Oh, Pheonix sweeping out the leg there of Raiden. And look at Pheonix turning him around, but Raiden is able to get the reversal there. Now look at Raiden. Gonna throw some kicks there. Tornado kick. Pheonix out of the way, kicking out the gut and a super kick straight to the jaw of Raiden. And look at Raiden running in, tilt-a-whirl. Oh, no backstabber. That was going to be a backstabber, but now Raiden into a roll-up. But Pheonix over the through. But now Raiden out of it, schoolboy. Both men going back and forth with leverage pins now. As Pheonix is going to go to the outside. Gonna have a little conversation with his mentor now in CZB. CZB trying to train Pheonix up and to be a little bit more ruthless, trying to train him up to stop being as flashy as he is, trying to truly get Pheonix into the very best version of himself that he can. As we look at Raiden on the middle rope, just going to rain down with some punches to the dome of King Pheonix, the challenger, trying to throw whatever he can at Pheonix. And look at Raiden running in, huge drop kick into the corner there, and Raiden feeling good right about now, as Pheonix is down for the count. And look at Raiden working on the arms now of Pheonix. Definitely the weak spot for Pheonix when it comes to taking damage. We've known this. Stems from a story that goes 2 years back. There's no Pheonix, just the arms getting pulled back, the shoulders getting wrenched back by Raiden. As Pheonix, you saw him there for a second, he was in, oh there he goes again, in a lot of pain. Raiden putting all the strength that he can into trying to dislocate the arms of Pheonix, trying to rip the shoulders out of its sockets. Now Pheonix again, just look at the face of Pheonix. He is in a world of hurt right now. He is in a very tough spot. Raiden making him, just trying to exhaust Pheonix now, I guess you could say, as early as he can. He can wear Pheonix out, he can tire him down, and then he can stop with all the high-flying antics. And look at this, CZB, he's trying to egg on Pheonix. He climbed onto the apron just to try egg on his protege, the man that he is a mentor to, King Pheonix, hearing the cries from CZB as he is able to finally get out of the cattle mutilation. And King Pheonix saying, no, 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 it is not going to end that easily. As King Pheonix now with the side headlock takeover. Going to try to wear down Raiden now. Both men trying to deliver anything they can, trying to slow each other down the best they can. That is a smart strategy from both ends. And now look at Pheonix. Got the armor, Raiden flipping him over. Right back onto the mat with an armbar of his own now. Not the normal armbar that Pheonix would go for. However, in this situation, you have to do what you have to do. You can't allow Raiden a second to breathe. You can't allow him to try and move out of the way. You can't allow him to use that speed to his advantage. And I think Pheonix is finally realizing that. I think he's finally realizing that he can't rely on his speed alone tonight, because Raiden will match him, if not outmatch him. Now look at Raiden over the top sunset flip, and now look at Raiden go. And look at that, locking in another submission. The arms of Pheonix trapped in the legs as Raiden wrenches back on the head and neck of King Pheonix, the challenger, throwing everything that he can at King Pheonix. Pheonix gonna try and knee himself free, and he is successful in his efforts. CZB egging Pheonix on. Once again, there's a lariat by Pheonix. Gets a second one. Right into the corner, Pheonix though. Oh, look at this though, look at Raiden, drop kick, and Pheonix is sent into the corner, and that's when we talk about the speed of Raiden. I'm pretty sure that Raiden can outmatch Pheonix, and I think that has just confirmed our suspicions. Raiden is able to outmatch King Pheonix when it comes to the speed and agility side of professional wrestling. Pheonix may need to rely on the striking, but there's vintage Pheonix. There's vintage Pheonix. Got Raiden up Fireman's carry onto the knee smash. Now off the ropes goes King Pheonix. Boot to the face. And now look at Pheonix. But then a full Nelson. But now look at Raiden flipping over the top. Now it's Pheonix though flipping over with an arm drag right into the armbar once again. But what a reversal from Raiden there with that full Nelson. That was insane. Mid-full Nelson slam, able to get your body to flip around, is an incredible feat. Now look at Raiden. Got Pheonix up with a powerbomb position. Gonna take Pheonix where he wants him. I'm just gonna drop him down. Gonna send him off the ropes. Not quite what he wanted though with a powerbomb. Just a way to reverse and get Pheonix to where he wanted to go. Now look at Pheonix, gonna go around back, sweeping out the legs. King Pheonix, maybe thinking deadlift German, was maybe gonna try to send a little shout out to Reyes, but it was Raiden who was able to get out of the way in time. Oh, look at Raiden, double foot stomp straight to the chest of King Pheonix. And now Raiden setting up for a super kick, and it connects, and Pheonix goes down hard. Flush super kick across the jaw. Is that it? No, it is not. Pheonix just able to get the kick out at 2. And you can see CZB is not too impressed right about now. As Raiden's going to lift Pheonix up to his feet. Now he's going to drag King Pheonix, going to send him over the top rope. And Raiden is going to look over at CZB there, with his eyes on Pheonix's mentor. Don't know how smart that is. You got to pay attention, keep focused on Pheonix. You don't want to focus on the manager. And now look at Raiden. He did this against Chris Sinister. He's walking the tightrope to the other side. And look at that by Raiden. That was a corkscrew tope con hilo senton. I don't even know what to call that thing. It was a corkscrew senton. That's all I can tell you. But it was crazy. Now off the ropes, Raiden. And there's a normal tope con hilo. Raiden throwing caution to the wind. Showing off here tonight despite the damages sustained from Chris Sinister. And now Raiden went for that Hurricane Rana. Pheonix though catching him. And there's Pheonix able to use the size advantage here, able to use a power advantage. Just going to carry around Raiden, who may have worn himself out. Oh God! He just tossed Raiden onto the steel barricade. And then it's going to send a little bit of nasty PTSD Raiden's end with what Sinister did to him over on the main show, but this time it was back first and not face first. But honestly, I don't know what's worse. As Pheonix is going to go to CZB now, going to have a little chat with the mentor. CZB, he knows what Pheonix needs to do here, and I like this from Pheonix. He's taking more notes from the people around him, taking more notes from the veterans of the business, taking more notes from one of the best to ever do it in CZB. Pheonix going to go straight for Raiden, but it's Raiden now, punch to the gut, able to try and fight free, but it's Pheonix with an eye rake there. King Pheonix with an eye rake. There, I mean, I guess CZB was right, an eye rake will work in the end. And now Pheonix, look at this, he's going to set up for purification. The elbow pad got turned, but it's Raiden out of the way. Now look at Raiden go, look at him here. He's got a chicken wing applied by Raiden. You saw Pheonix though, he turned the elbow pad inside out, tried to get the purification elbow, tried to go for the killing blow, but it was at the end of the day, Raiden was able to move out of the way, and again, that definitely would have been a CZB call. Pheonix taking more pages out of CZB's book with the headbutts and the death by number recently. And I guess now, very rarely, I guess he can pull out an eye rake when CZB feels like it's the right time. Still a long way to go for Pheonix's career and his growth. But that's why DXGS is there for him, as Raiden just going to keep trying to wear down Pheonix. And look at Pheonix over the top into a cover here. This could spell danger for Raiden. Kick out there by Raiden. Both men back up off the ropes. Oh, Raiden going to go straight to the outside. Now look at Raiden rolling into the ring. Hurricane Rana caught by Pheonix. And a World's Cutter. The pop-up World's Cutter from the powerbomb position as King Pheonix panders to the audience here. And now look at what he's doing. King Pheonix onto the apron. We got Pheonix slingshotting in. Where's a following moonsault slam by Raiden? Both men going insane here tonight. And now look at Raiden with a suplex cutter. Both men going to trade cutters, but Raiden's going to go right into the cover other than taunting away. But Pheonix still able to kick out at a 2. Very, very close though to be crowning a new DMW Heritage Championship. Pheonix onto the ropes now as Raiden taunts away. Off the ropes goes Raiden. Oh, tried to go for the throat thrust, but it was Pheonix catching him with a super kick. And now Pheonix, he's got Raiden. Look at Pheonix, thinking infinite void, thinking infinite void. Pheonix, he's got him up. And now, down he goes. He connects with the infinite void. And now King Pheonix is going to go straight to the corner. He's not messing around. He is not risking it. He is winding up. He has taken the elbow pad off just like in the last Dojo episode. Pheonix, purification. But Pheonix, oh, he's not done. A kneeling purification as well. Oh my God, cover. 2, 3, and King Pheonix retains the DMW Heritage Championship in one hell of a matchup against Raiden. What a performance by both men. In the end, it took Pheonix both the Infinite Void and 2 purifications just to ensure that Raiden stayed down. I think he would have been down out for the count after the first one, but Pheonix wanted to make sure, and I think it was another way to show CZB that he is truly listening to his advice when it comes to going for the head, going for the killing blow. Congratulations to King Pheonix, who is still your DMW Heritage Champion. And I thank all of you for tuning in, but again, Raiden, with the performance of a lifetime, came so close to putting away King Pheonix. It is incredible how close he got. Both men, so big hearts, so passionate, so dedicated, and we knew it would be a great matchup, and they did not disappoint us. As Raiden gonna get back up to his feet, as the crowd in attendance once again are gonna give Raiden a bit of a round of applause, as Raiden keeps putting on great performances despite the results. Never lowers his head. Oh, wait a minute, Raiden, look out! Oh, God, steel chair from behind, who the hell? Raiden just got attacked from behind by this mashed figure. Look at this, reverse DDT. Oh, please don't tell me. Oh my God, it's Chris Sinister, he's back. He has a hate boner for Raiden, it seems, for no good reason. He's the one that left the scars on Raiden. He's the one that made Raiden bleed on the NXL show. And now he's just battering Raiden down here in the dojo. Someone needs to put a stop to this. They have a Warzone rules match coming up at some point in NXL. So Raiden will have a chance at revenge. But Chris Sinister, once again, for no real good reason, attacks Raiden from behind. Get the hell out of here, Sinister. Get the hell gone. The blood pours down the face of Raiden as he opens up an old scar. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.